Welcome to the Fast Lane Car and welcome to Byers, Colorado and the High Plains Raceway. And today, as a journalist, I get to drive the GTR, the Ford Focus ST, the Camaro, and hopefully not that ambulance on the racetrack. And we're going to produce a series of video reviews from the racetrack. Now, I am not a race car driver. I'm just a lucky enough journalist who gets to drive hundreds of cars every year. So I'm going to give you the fastest time I can and the best impression I can of these everyday cars, well, not the GTR, but the rest of these everyday cars on the racetrack. Coming up next on the Fast Lane Car. We'll bring you 10 road cars reviewed on the racetrack. Why? Well, because we can. No. We think that if a road car does well on the racetrack, it'll do exceptionally well on the road. So, starting today, we're going to do these in order of lap times, with the slowest to the fastest coming up next on the Fast Lane Car.
If there is a two-wheel off incident, by that I mean if two wheels leave the racing surface, come in and you'll sit and cool your heels for 10 minutes. If that happens the second time, you'll sit for 30 minutes. If it happens a third time, you're done. Okay? Four wheels off is obviously the same thing, but all four wheels are off the road surface. Then you come in the first time, sit for 30 minutes, second time, you're done. Any car contact, you're done. Okay? If there's a spin, we consider that four off. So if you spin, come in, sit 30 minutes.
All right.
Make us proud.
You got it. Now you'll note that I'm wearing a motocross helmet, and that's simply because, well, it fits and it's my helmet. So that's about as good of a driver I am. But I am in the Subaru BRZ. It is a hot electric blue, which I hope will make it go faster. So here we go. Solo DL is hooked up. Car is in gear. And we're about to take off. Whoa, too much revs. And onto the racetrack we go. It has nice supporting seats. I really like the feel of the seats. They really hold you in place. Now this is a track car for sure. Turn the camera on. The camera is on. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, you can already tell how this car grips the road. You can really feel that it's been bred for the racetrack. Doesn't have a lot of power up here. 200 horsepower, but that Focus ST is right on my ass. And this is just my warm-up lap, so I'm going to have to let him pass me. Into the fire right away with a guy in a Focus ST right behind me. And this is my first warm-up lap. The back end is coming around nicely. You can really feel it. It's such a well-balanced car. You really feel like it could be a superstar, but coming out of this corner, I'm going to let the Ford go ahead of me. I just don't have the power. It needs a turbocharger. There goes the ST. Into the turn, so now I'm chasing the ST. He just got more push out of the corner than I have, more umph. This is my hot lap. That first one was 1:37, but that was my out lap. So now we're gonna see how fast I can go on this lap. ST's way ahead of me. Red line 8,000. There's 80. Backstretch. There's 6,000 RPM. Here comes 90. Car's still accelerating. How deep will I go before I hit the brakes? I'm just under 100 miles an hour. I could have gone deeper. I just didn't have the experience or the cojones, as Nathan would say. Focus ST well ahead of me. Now I'm starting to get the feel for this car. I love the way it goes around this corner. Oh my God, that back end just steers around just like you want it to. All right, now I'm starting to gain confidence. Hit the apex, got it floored on the front stretch. 6,000 RPM. And we're gonna get our time right now. 112.24. 112.24. That is my fastest lap. But unfortunately, this car does suffer up here at altitude from a lack of power. It is very well balanced. It feels natural. It feels at home on the racetrack. It just doesn't have the horsepower to really come out of these turns. So on the straightaway, I'm just losing it to all these other cars. But you can tell exactly what the front wheels are doing. You can place them. It sounds magnificent. Go! I'm forward. 4th gear. 6,000 RPM. 90 miles an hour. Here comes the 100. And here comes the brake. Oh yeah, now I'm doing a little faster. Unfortunately, this is my out lap, so it won't count. But once again, around these turns, it's just beautiful. I mean, I have so much control. I can place it within a millimeter of where I want it to go. Here we go. Out lap. 112.24. 112.24. That's the time put down by the Subaru BRZ. Feels very track worthy. It's just a little underpowered. And of course, I'm saying that with all these extremely high-powered cars here, so it'll be a little bit spooky to see what happens when I get into a car that has not 200 horsepower, but 500 horsepower. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane car. Thanks for putting up with my silly helmet, but it fits. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Alright gang, I am in the SRT Grand Cherokee. Now this is a monster. You think this is a Jeep that goes off-road? This is a Jeep that's built for the track. And this is one of the cars that scares me because, well, it's probably better than I am. As you can tell by the fact that I'm wearing a motocross helmet.